That was a false alarm earlier. Though I took a little break. Which is probably for the best. All things considered. Um, Let me reset the noise so it doesn't come through the mic. Sound options, advanced options. There we go. Oh, now he just messaged me. Um, um, let me see. Is anyone in chat? Even actually there? No. Let me, Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. I've only been playing Blood Bowl for the League. I haven't done anything in between each match in terms of Blood Bowl. Or really, in terms of gaming, most of my gaming has been... Oh yeah, the skeleton bug that we talked about that me and the... I don't know why I just remembered that. Is tied to whether you've done a match, I think. Hello.
Good day there.
So, I know it seems like I kind of bailed with the mod thing. Probably a little bit, but...
Go on.
Basically, what happened is life happened. I realized, oh, yeah, life is still a thing. You know, I was on summer break. I was on summer break when I started that, so yeah. So I'm trying to work on another project currently, which is I'll just say that a lot of my streams currently are me possibly maybe doing excuse research for that. If you get what I mean. And totally not just me gaming.
No worries.
Ah.
Not an issue at all.
But what did you think of
I
it?
didn't even... No, it's alright so far. I'm enjoying it.
One thing did you figure out the thing with the menus that I know I was yelling at you a lot. What was the do you know about the extended menus? Or how to pull those up?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I didn't see that in the first video, so I didn't know if you figured that out.
Alright, otherwise I say think I'm all set here. I'll have to add you on the Steam so we can get this match started.
But earlier today I was... Yeah, you're...
Say what?
Never mind. I was just... Oh. You want me to send you, my Steam?
Well, yeah, one of us will need to send you.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I was too busy running my mouth. As I typically
And I
do.
was busy getting my stream set up, so that's all good.
I was about to continue a stream I was doing earlier on the Doom RPG for the IdTech 1 Dooms. That being Doom 1 and Doom 2 and the TNT Team TNT expansions. Official expansion. Basically mods. I'm looking for my...
No worries. I just sent you the friend code here on Discord.
Oh. Yeah, I'm slow. Friends. Add a friend. There you go. But basically the mod turns Doom into a full-fledged RPG with, like, not fantasy, but it, like, not, like, it doesn't change the theming of Doom at all, but it basically turns into a full RPG with, like, leveling and skills and stuff. Crafting, it has a hub world. Like, I spent 40 minutes on my first episode in the hub world looking at stuff.
Just look at all the things.
And figuring out how to navigate the menus. All the menus. This thing has all the menus.
All the menus.
Probably half the time in the mod was me navigating menus. Until I figured out how to...
Very complicated stuff.
It wasn't really complicated as much as just getting used to the buttons, because it's like Shift W, the movement keys, because they're very preset things. So, is it... I go to, like... Okay, no, you're gonna invite me and there's gonna be an invite, right? That's gonna show up on the home page?
Yep, I'll invite you in a moment there.
Okay. I wasn't sure how it looked.
So, worst noob was it, right?
Yes.
Invite sent there, you should be able to just accept that, and we'll be golden.
Ugh. There you go. Where do I? Which direction?
Yeah.
Up there it is.
Yep, and it's pretty straightforward. Just pick our teams that we're having, and I'll do the rest here.
Okay. My, what was it? Oh, never.
Yep, you looks like you're all set there.
I was distracted because there was the slider for your team, which I could move around. That was weird. Was that for
Yeah,
if you,
anything.
yeah, that was throwing me off.
Yeah, maybe I should have took my Lizardman team. That would have been fun for you.
That would have been awful. Please don't.
If only you knew just how awful it would be.
I think I have an idea. I watched that whole season.
Good. Good. Ooh, I have petty cash. Although, sadly, can't get you a wizard. We'll just go with the Bloodweiser babes. Actually, I might as well get the Wandering Apothecary just in case, since I'm substituting for Caveman here, just in case of injury. That way he can't be upset at me for getting his players killed.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick while it does the coin flip.
Yeah, worries. We can have ourselves a good time here. Just gives me a chance to get my last minute stuff done while we're waiting. Since I gotta keep track of SPP and everything for this game. Otherwise, it's Bretonnians would be substituting for them versus Chaos. And I don't know how well developed the Chaos team is, but without a doubt, they take a little bit of time to get built up to be the terrorists that they truly are. Okay, just gotta get connected on my phone so I can better keep track of chat just in case. We're golden.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Let's see, I get to pick the coin toss here. I guess I'll go with my usual defensive start. But how have you been enjoying the season so far? Because sadly I haven't...
Yeah, I haven't... It's been a lot of fun talking to people, even though I've been getting my ass kicked.
It's a learning experience there.
Which
I'll try
is...
and help you through if you have any questions.
Which is honestly, that's how you know it's a good game, is when you can, like... And I think... Yeah. When you can get your ass kicked and still enjoy yourself.
Yep, I'll try and help you the best I can there, if you have any questions or anything.
Which part? Getting your ass kicked or teaching me?
Both. Did you need to ask? Oh, I forgot to put in the skills too, so let's restart this quickly. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something, dang it. Still have the picture there, but of all the skill sets, so let me try and save it. I should anyway. Apologize for the brief delay, this should only take a moment or so.
But what do you think of classic XCOM in comparison to the newer XCOMs? Now that you've played it more recently.
Well, let's see. I definitely like the more broader scale there, because heck, they cut out the air combat there for the UFOs in both 1 and 2. They got rid of it entirely, so I like a little more depth there that isn't just the ground battles that goes on there.
Yeah, because it actually... sorry. I didn't realize you...
No worries.
Continue.
I lost my train of thought anyway because I'm trying to build up these skill sets, so don't worry. The general theme of it's still there at the very least.
Yeah. Let me... Yeah, I'll just mute the music since we're going to be talking a lot.
No worries.
So give me time to, like, go and,
Fiona, you're missing this game, so that's that. Who else? Just the 3 blitzers with the level up.
skills.
Nice and simple. Alright, one more dodge and I'm set now.
I'm looking for a... Where...
Good. I apologize for that. I am now ready. And this time with less inducements.
Role requirement. Match camera. I'll do the percent.
Alright, invite has been sent
Cuts.
yet again.
Okay.
There, let's do this again.
The right way.
Yep, well, at least then it'll be a lot more fun. With Might Blow, Guard, and all that other stuff.
Hmm.
And less inducements, so I can't get myself an apothecary. Actually, no, pretty much no inducements at all. Okay, maybe 10k. Maybe I lied a little bit, but it's nothing I can actually do. If it's just trash, then I'm just gonna throw it to the fans to make them like me more. Gotta get that extra bit of fan factor in.
I wish unspent petty cash would turn into actual cash after the game. Because that should be a mechanic, because that's sort of a risk reward thing. But I guess with certain teams that could, well, this isn't really a game where you can do too much snowballing with money, I would think, but I don't know the ins and outs of it.
You could just build up to get all your team players and rerolls in the first match or so, depending on if you have a bit of inducements. Good God, we know halflings would be swimming in cash if they did that. Although,
yeah, that's the one thing that I thought about was, yeah, building a team really small, but
there, nothing actually changed because I still get the defensive stuff.
I always think enter is to skip, and then I do, and then but it's actually escape. That I always.
There, nice simple formation. Set up your players as you wish. We'll see if the peasants survive the first punch or not. Oh. Okay, I see I messed up the formation a tiny bit, but that shouldn't be a huge issue yet.
Ugh, I want one more player. God damn you, my.
It gives us 11 players just to taunt us, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Can't get a nice round number. Just gotta work with what you got, I guess.
What? Oh, God, I'm tired.
Don't worry. It's all good here. We're just gonna have a nice fun time of murdering each other. Not much else to need to worry about, or even think on. If it's next to you, just punch it. We don't have to worry about the ball, right?
Maybe.
That's what everyone comes to think with Blood Bowl at this point. It's not a... The ball is just there to distract the crowds from all the fouling going on. Oh, speaking of fouling, I guess they didn't like that comment. And two of our players get knocked down, yeah. Knockout.
That's funny.
Well, it frees up your Chaos Warriors to punch the peasants still.
No, the reason that's funny is the character that got hit.
Valkyrie, who was mind punched?
The reason it's show related because I named all the characters after except for like one. Remember, they're named after Ruby characters.
Yeah, sadly I haven't seen that, although I'm wondering if I should watch Ice Queendom or not.
No, Ice Queendom's terrible. It's not. It's basically like the Silver Timeline stuff. It's not very good. I'd recommend reading the fan fictions over actually watching anything. It's one of those weird universes where the world's better than the not, I wouldn't say, like, how do I word this without it being weird? The world building's better than the actual characters themselves, so to speak.
Interesting.
So,
I think
like...
there was actually a video game made of Ruby Universe. I wonder if that would actually justify something worth trying out then. I can't remember, though.
Yeah, there isn't any good, decent ones, surprisingly. I would have thought they would have made a fighting game, weirdly. Or even gotten, like, a guest character appearance, but nope. Not a thing yet.
Not happening.
Has not happened yet.
Interesting. Easy pickup. Now, where are you going to put them?
I've learned this from your Saros. the give the big guy the ball thing.
Yes. It works out really well for your warriors because they basically have the same agility as your other
Yeah,
warriors.
that's something I realized early in the season.
The only big problem you're going to have is mobility, which...
Yeah, I just realized I didn't think through that ball positioning too well. Yeah, I did. I wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, if you
I
have
thought
good
you had
information,
the ball for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's because everyone goes offensive first when they have to pick. I don't do that. And apparently it's good at throwing people off. Although, do you want
No, it wasn't even that. I don't even... Okay, in the turn.
Yeah, so let's see.
I was just running on autopilot.
No worries. And this will be fun. Do I immediately blitz the Chaos Warrior or no? Let's at least get you off me. Aww.
Have you ever tried, have you ever played the StarCraft mod that puts StarCraft 1 in the StarCraft 2 engine, Black Mesa style?
Yeah, I remember playing something like that. They're not the campaign mod version of it, though.
And it's, like, totally free. I haven't yet gotten around to playing it, but I have it downloaded. Because StarCraft 2 is now free, so you can do it for free.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really good at finding free games. It's like my specialty. I learned this skill. I learned this in middle school. Partially because you couldn't install stuff on your on my school gifted computer, so you had to get stuff where you could.
Yeah, it certainly helps. All my games growing up there were basically burnt CD copies, essentially. There was a lot of burnt games there I got to play.
Demo disc, all that sort of stuff.
Not so much demo disc, but although I didn't get the cinematics for like StarCraft Brood Wars and all that, so I
I get what you mean. Yeah, the
Rick
passing
CDs,
CD version.
Yep.
I did quite a bit of that. The modern version of that's kind of is some of like the newer like open source stuff. It's like what I mean, like source ports and stuff, and then just getting the files for a game and then putting them in the source port. That's how I played the first. Well, no, I actually played it on one of the online emulators. That was the first way I played XCOM. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb.
No worries. Yeah, especially with horns and that, yeah. It can be tricky. Sometimes you forget you get extra strength. Never mind.
No, I was trying to get... I just don't know, like, the strength ranges.
Yeah, all you need is just one more strength than them, simply put.
Okay.
And then it's over double strength if you ever get the 3-die, which only really matters once my players start getting knocked out and you can surround me. So don't worry too much about... Oh, completely engulfing me yet. And the Chaos Warriors don't care, they just punch whoever's next to them, so long as you are mindful of that guard player. Which you can hit control there if you want to open up, like...
Oh
space
yeah,
that
I
players
forgot
have.
about that.
And it opens up the grid, which should help out too.
Guard. That's the shield. Yeah. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Am I
He's
just...
there by the one Chaos Warrior you just got up.
Ah. I don't...
Yep, he'll just give one strength no matter
Ah.
how many players
Yeah,
are
press
surrounded.
it one more time and I can see all the new upgrades. The upgrades that aren't standard issue.
Yep. Yeah, you hit it like twice to see all the skills, and then one more time just to see the leveled up skills. Yep, just carefully. I only have a minute left.
Yeah.
So probably want to just focus on a traditional cage or screen at the very least to protect the ball carrier, maybe. Since you can't really punch any of my players. Ooh, going for an early pass.
Huh.
Yeah, it really comes down to how comfortable are you to protect in this turn, if you think it's worth it or not. 20 seconds as a note.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blocked your own space there a little bit.
Oh, thank God that didn't fail.
Yeah.
Ah, he
Still
needs to
kind
go
of
up
some
one
space.
more.
5 seconds.
Don't
5
trip.
seconds.
Fuck.
The timer will stop once you move the ore, so you could just move one space at a time to buy time, perhaps.
Got it.
Alright, 1 SPP for Cinder.
Ah, oh God. I didn't think about the turn ticking over. I did not consider the turn ticking over. My God, I'm stupid. But I definitely moved it further up the field.
It's progress.
It's a
Step
breakthrough.
1 done. Step 1 done.
We took that village with the P in the with the letter P at the beginning.
With that word.
I'm referring to the Ukraine war. That village the Russians kept taking and losing over and over again. That war is a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to become of that once the dust settles. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. 1 die block there. Let's get some more players in. Just tie up and force your hands a little, and then we'll worry about the riskier plays. Okay, I'll take the push. That works for the guard player. Guard successful. Now we just... Oh yeah. And he's the monk, so
Does guard guard's the thing that neutralizes strength bonuses, right?
Nope, it gives strength bonus no matter how many players you try to neutralize it.
Oh, okay. So he's
I
always
have
going to
strength
add
4
plus
going
1.
this. Yep, so I always got the strength advantage here, but sadly he survived. Yeah, Can you make a dodge? Yes, he can. Nice job, CN. Yeah, let's go pick on the Blitzer. It's now completely surrounded. You could just do a handoff if you really need to. Or you could just have him just clear path, the one in front.
Yeah. Good point.
There you go, nice pound for your trouble. Ooh, armor break. Just a stun. Now go be free, but you're gonna have no backup.
I can't see that. Is there a way I can see movement once somebody has moved?
What do you mean? How much movement they have left?
Never mind. I didn't think it was a thing, so...
Yeah, it will show the dice there, at least for the go
No.
force. But and until you move from another player, you can still potentially move with the previous one. So you can select the other ones as you need to. Just gotta be careful about not accidentally moving them before you mean to.
What's that skill that this guy has? The guy next to that guy. Is that the,
Let's see.
is that
You
a
mean
ball?
the Blitzer?
Yeah, is that the,
Okay, he has block, which negates the both down result. He has catch, which only matters if the ball is
No, the
passed.
one that he has in addition to his normal skills.
He has dodge and dauntless, which allows me to roll a dice if he blocks someone stronger than him, and then he gets equal strength if he succeeds. So I could potentially fight your Chaos Warriors.
Oh, that's dodge. Okay. I couldn't tell.
Yep, dodge. So yeah, you need a power to knock him down.
Okay.
So 1 in 6 chance per dice. Alright. Still more punches to do, and you still have a Beastman in the back, there's a note.
Ah, thanks for reminding me.
Don't worry, just bring him closer so I can punch him too. I want everyone to feel included in this blood fest. No one is dead yet, Galantio. We need more punching for that. Oh, players are surrounded now. He lives somehow after being surrounded. Oh, 5 seconds there. And you get the end off with a nice pow.
Let's roll that one too.
Punch. Ooh, gonna re-roll it.
Nah.
Freedom! And stun. Good.
No freedom.
No freedom.
You're still in a tackle zone.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be easy freedom.
Yeah, I know. But I'm still saying you're still in a tackle zone.
Don't worry, I'll deal with them soon enough. First, let's deal with your warriors. I will take it. We can get ourselves a relatively simple 2-die block. Just push them away. That works too.
I wish there was a Slaanesh team.
Well, they did recently announce a corn team for the tabletop, and when it eventually.
Well, they always make corn stuff, and they never make. They've. Okay, let me rephrase that. They did make a Slaanesh thing once, but it was just reusing old models pretty much, and
Heck,
it's like that shit art style that is like trying to be the edgy books of chaotic liber chaos li blah, blah, blah.
word.
Chaos liber I can't pronounce it. The Book of Chaos. God damn it. The crossover book for both 40K and fantasy.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they used to be the same universe. That book literally has Chaos Space Marines in it, but it's mainly set in fantasy. Because it goes in the warp.
Fun. Shame I missed that.
You can still find it for free online. I can send you a copy. It's got some of the most beautiful art of any book ever. I've ever read. Like, I would put it up there with, like, H.R. Geiger.
Fun. Although I think for Blood Bowl, I don't know if that's the case in the older.
No. Currently, they've retconned that book hard. But it's the basis of most of the Chaos lore that's still around even. But they've retconned some of the, like, stuff like fantasy being the same universe. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just wondering for the Blood Bowl teams themselves. I don't know if Khorne ever existed in the official version, because Nurgle definitely came out with a Blood Bowl team.
Yeah, I think all the Chaos Gods exist, because it's basically just the fantasy universe. Which has all the Chaos Gods. So I would assume they all have existed.
In some form, perhaps.
Yeah. Hasn't in some of the lines of dialogue from the announcers in this, they mention a Slaanesh pub or something? I can't.
Well, it's still the universe. I don't think there's like an official team that you.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, you should have. Never mind.
Yeah, for blood. Yeah.
For actual. Yeah, there's. Yeah, I meant on the tabletop of Age of Sigmar, they did come out with, what I was talking about was like Hedonites of Slaanesh, which are the terrible art style that's trying to be the art style of that book, but is just failing miserably. Because basically the art style of that book is like Geiger on crack, is how I would describe it. Is like humanoid Geiger. Is like BDMS Geiger. It's hard to explain what that book, like the art style of the Slaanesh section of that book without showing you it, and most of it wouldn't be safe for work.
I can imagine anything with Slaanesh would be hard to explain, probably.
That book has the Slaanesh section in particular. I didn't look at many. The other sections are also really good, though. And it's all written like first person, which makes it even better.
Now, who are you gonna punch?
I'm trying to.
Gonna need assist there, or at least negate an assist for those three in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Go do this one.
The blitz works there. Only get the push, but it should be enough for the warrior. Now,
Ah,
free to
crap, I
punch the Chaos
followed. Okay, I have no mouth and I must scream. At least you can still punch.
So, it's, in that case, you just punch, yeah. Just
Yeah,
use your fists before you-
that's the good part. That's the good thing there. And then this guy can try to do elf shit. No. Can try to be an elf cosplayer.
Nope, not happening.
Yeah.
Not until he gets agility up and dodge and all those other fancy skills.
Which isn't happening unless you play on the Endless League thing.
Probably.
Um,
Or get really good
I
at one
wonder.
player.
Has anyone in this league ever played a really long game on that? Like a
Probably
really
not Probably not the Cabal League or the Endless League or that, but I know with the most we had here was Season 4 at 25 matches, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking about the single player thing. That lets you jump between different leagues with your team.
Oh yeah, the Eternal League.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Is that any, like, how does... I'm very curious about that, because it seemed very neat. Because it had all these different leagues you could join that were themed.
In theory,
And you
yeah,
could bring
in
in
theory,
mixed teams.
Yeah, but
into
in
it.
theory, we could just keep doing that with YouTuber League if we make the next season could just allow... Oh, 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Could
I
just
think
allow our previously made teams to join as kind of like following that route if we really need to.
No, what I was just talking about is the actual Eternal League any good, like the one in game.
Yeah.
If anyone
AI
has any experience with that,
The AI...
obviously
AI
excluding the AI, because
It's just basic leagues otherwise. It's just like a basic league otherwise there, so it works out for you. I haven't played enough to see any like
The-
end of year tournaments or things like that though, if there's anything different.
okay, yeah, that would be my Okay, so you've played about as much as I have.
There, off the field they go.
Yeah, that was. Though it did take 3 turns.
Progress.
It was a delaying action.
Now let's see. Dauntless, does it say? And it's only a push. Now comes the moment of truth. Can we get the ball or not?
The funny thing about Ruby, though, is most of the people that hate it or claim to be fans of that show are basically people that that claim to be fans of that show but hate it, don't actually understand what the show's trying to do when they're hating it. That's probably an overgeneralization, but it's like a thing that I've noticed. Is like generally the flaws that they point out are not actual, like, how do I word this? Like, they're intentional character flaws and stuff that they point out. Like they point out Ozpin, like, there was a video that was, like, by a person named Judgmental Critter, where she points out Ozpin letting Ruby into the school is dumb because Ruby barely helps at all in the dust store, which is both wrong. Both of those points are wrong. The barely helping and letting her in, because that's not the reason he let her in. It's also that video has so much wrong with it. I want to make a response video, but I know it's just pointless for someone who doesn't even get the franchise. What the franchise is going for is basically 40K with fairy tale elements.
Basically, if you look hard enough, there's always something like that for just about anything if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but it's really bad in Ruby because they set up with a false premise in the show. They kind of did the Thanos snap before Thanos snapping. It was cool.
Okay then. Oh boy. Down he goes. Well, what will happen to our mighty Fergus? Knockout! He's at least breathing, we think.
Was he even breathing to begin with, though?
Well, he is alive. How else was he on the field, I wonder? I'm not undead. Although, he could have been reanimated. No one's bothered to look hard enough under that helmet. Ooh, Nar down. That one didn't have dodge, so enjoy. Now, how are you going to follow up? We're surrounded, boys. We are completely and utterly surrounded.
Um, isn't that the norm for you when you play XCOM?
But here we start with 11 players, dang it.
Isn't that the normal amount in the XCOM mod, though?
No, I have 18, if at least with the Imperial Guard. Against God knows
God
what.
dang it! You got me.
You got the reroll.
No, I was trying about with the argument.
How are you gonna reroll it? Because we have 4
Yeah.
Uh,
And then next turn I'll reroll something if I can think about it. I have to reroll it next turn. Or find something stupid to reroll. I'll have to start being more risky.
ooh, double pounds. Thank you kindly, Nuffle.
Why are you punching the
Things.
I can't think of the word. The ethnicity thing. The ethnicity the she's part of a basically a alternate human race thing. The character.
Blake, huh?
Yeah, Blake.
Cat lady, whatever her name is.
Yeah. But it's done very well in that show because she's actually an ex-terrorist. Like I'm talking like Al-Qaeda ex-terrorists, like bombing trains and shit, which they show in the show. That's actually her introduction, is her bombing a train and leaving because it gets too extreme.
Oh, is that all? And yet, well, that is interesting to see how that show seems anyway.
It is very interesting because like the main character Ruby just seems to be a happy girl. Her backstory is not happy. Basically, her mother's already dead. Her father was alcoholic. That's the reason for this team name. If you want me to go through, her sister Yang is from a different mother who divorced their father, and then their mother, who served on the same team, then married their father, Tai Yang. Oh yeah, and did I mention their Uncle Crow, which they call him Uncle because he's the brother of Raven, who was the original, who's Yang's mother. Sorry, that was a very convoluted explanation, but basically lots of trauma.
Lots of things, lots of bad things. Maybe.
Bad things, yes. Basically real life.
But with magic or God knows what abilities they use. Being able to climb up.
Usually not magic, usually it's semblances, which are basically superpowers, is the easiest way to explain it, but there is magic as well. But it's been, like, removed by the gods, because the gods genocided the whole planet, because humans got pissed at them.
Oh.
That is part of the plot of RWBY, by the way. It's a reveal. RWBY asked Genie about what is our professor hiding from us, and it tells them his backstory, and it's that. Yes, this is an actual thing. Enjoy. The show is very good, plot-wise. The plot's good, the character writing is not as good, so to speak.
Alright.
What I mean by that is, like, it... Oh my god.
Move forward to one's whole or 2 spaces, thanks to that.
And into a terrible spot.
Now, who's gonna pick it up? Probably don't want to do that there.
Yeah, that was... That's a bold strategy, Patent.
Oh well, you have someone you can punch if you really want to.
Punch him or punch him? Yeah, punch this dude.
He has been punched, sadly.
Punchinized.
Okay. It's very effective.
No, it was very ineffective.
Just much like that punch.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Fuck Fend. Fend is the worst ability. Fend is like your angry ex calling the cops on you because you show up at her house. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
Jeez, that's quite the compliment considering I was a peasant with Fend, I think. Because normally they're just annoyances.
I have bad experiences with relationships, let's just say. Ah.
Well, your ex is coming to get you again after that comment, I think. Ah, there you go. You're good.
Reroll denied, ho.
There you
Be
go.
gone, thought.
We're not done yet, though. So let's start with, well, in case it's a push, I might as well just do this block first. Yes, Dauntless hasn't failed me yet.
Dauntless is a good ability.
It can be tricky, especially and easy to forget about, but
Oh, yeah, because it takes... Yeah, so it wouldn't be good for me, it would be... It would... How much... Would it be... I'm trying to think. I don't know, like, I don't have a scale for strength. Like, what teams do I have left to go? Like, I think I've taken on most of the... Yeah, I don't...
What were the teams you played against so far?
I can't remember's the issue. That's what I was thinking through.
Measly push there, sadly. There we go. One six. Okay, push I'll take. And who do we have left? Just the peasant.
We're playing Punch-Out Blood Bowl Edition.
Yep, because no one's getting the ball anytime soon. And we'll let you punch the peasant, I guess. He'll continue to be annoying.
I should, okay. I was thinking about a meme that I could make. A delicious meme.
It'll come to you eventually.
No, I knew what the meme was.
Uh-oh.
I would have to post on the Discord.
Those memes, huh?
Yeah, it's a picture. It requires a little bit of context of the character. So one of my characters is also named after a Korean manga.
Not from Ruby then?
Yeah, just one character here, because I was originally just doing it based off the name, if you get what I'm saying, so, like...
Okay.
But then I just realized, yeah, basically the entire Ruby cast is... Insert name of any character, and you can make an argument that it fits. Like, even the main super evil villain who's just generically evil in the show, you can argue is a traumatized child. Because it's basically a play on Rapunzel. Basically locked up in a tower. But there's like now 2 plays on Rapunzel at this point. They do a lot of Grimm's fairy tales riffs, basically, in the show.
Alright then. Ooh, he lives. They want to push me into the ball.
I was thinking about it. I just didn't I thought I was... Okay. Ugh.
Oop, I'll take the torch, thank you. And I'll scoot over this way. No, don't do it.
Been funny if the guard guy died.
I have an apothecary for that at least.
An apotha what? We don't need no apotha.
Don't worry, you'll get your players killed soon enough then.
Yeah, I know. I know, and I'll be sad. Because I've named all my characters. Watch it, the first character to die be my waifu.
Which one, Blake was it? I can't
No, Cinderfall. Either Cinderfall or Ruby Rose, but if it's Ruby Rose, that will also make Gladiator sad and he'll bring her back. That's a joke. I know he won't. Because he's going to make me pay for artwork. No, it's fine.
So we just have to...
What's the weirdest mod you've seen?
Don't really play with a whole lot of mods, honestly. So
Really?
Can't really comment.
One of
I
the...
try and pick specific mods, ideally.
One of the
Only one
fun... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the only most mods that I utilized was for one of my XCOM 2 playthroughs when I did a Beta Strike campaign. But otherwise, haven't really used a whole lot. Thank you for the pal. Let's see.
I play a lot of modded content.
Yeah,
So-
it's definitely good. They're fun. Well, that I wasn't expecting.
That's the that was the whole reason why I was not pushing into the ball, because you had all those people next to it, and I was like, yeah, it's just gonna go into his hands. I probably psyched myself out of getting the ball there. Is more probably what happened, but I don't know. The world will never know.
It is a mystery.
I was doing the Tootsie Pop commercial thing.
I have wrestle, so we'll take you down.
Some of the abilities in this game are kind of weird and niche, but
Well-
I like it.
Well, wrestle is kind of specific, mainly for sacking the ball, ideally, because it can negate block. Kind of like what happened there.
That's what I meant by, like, niche abilities. There's, that mod I was playing earlier. You punched Big Boob Girl!
Niggly injury.
That's what she got?
Yeah, if you want to use the apothecary, they'll miss the next game, and...
Oh, they'll miss the next game if you
+1.
use it?
No, they were gonna miss the next game due to the niggly injury too.
Oh.
So that was the stat.
Okay,
So that was the.
I didn't realize that. I didn't. Does it make you do that every time?
It prompts you if you want to use them.
No. If you no, I get the apothecary. I was just wondering, does niggling injury make you miss next game every time?
Any stat down will make you miss next game, as well as the one that literally says miss next game.
Okay. I wasn't
any
aware that.
negative-
I wasn't aware that the negative ones made you miss next game.
Yeah, so you lose in agility or strength, and you also miss the next game recovering.
I never processed that. I think I noticed it, but I never that never clicked in my brain.
Well, now you know.
I wish you had a chance to use your apothecary after the player went down at the end of the game. If you didn't, but it would probably make it too easy. So I don't know what to.
If they died, it probably would have been too late to use the apothecary then. Simply put.
Yeah, that was my thought. Like it would have been like, but for injuries, I mean. It would have been funny if he died right there.
Well, still got the apothecary. And Gladiator gets to live to taunt you another day.
Oh, were the characters in this one all named after people in the league?
Well, apparently 3 of them are anyway.
Ah,
Gladio, Malt, and Gladiator are 3 of the Blitzers. Don't know who the hell this 4th guy is, though. Just came out of nowhere and just joined the team.
Oh, did you name one?
These are Caveman's actual team names, so I could keep track of them. Because I'm trying to keep down SPP and experience, and in this case, the niggling injury. Now, this is your last turn, alas, so no touchdowns, so just resort to murdering, I guess. Yeah, my one mistake might have not have been moving that. I should have moved that blitzer up further in case of a pass. So if he survives, you gotta reroll though. Double pow, there you go. He doesn't survive. Okay, he still sort of survives. Here comes the blitz. He lives. You burnt the reroll, so can't reroll again. But go ahead, punch again. Yay, still lives.
Almost did it, too. Almost could have gotten a touchdown this turn and made you wrong. That would have been hilarious, too. I was in range to do a touchdown. I could have gone up there with one going for it.
You would have to do a lot of complicated stuff, I'm sure.
Really? I just had to knock that guy down and pick up the ball.
Up
That's
the
not
ball,
that
and
much
pass it.
stuff by comparison to like compared to some of the other chains of shit that I've tried to do. And compared to some of the stuff you've pulled off in the past, not really that complicated.
Let me see. Pick up the ball passing. That's 266. That's 44%, I think. Then it go for it afterwards, so that's somewhere around 35%.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
And that's not including the odds of knocking down this player too, who has block and dodge.
Oh yeah, that's worse, but it's not terrible. Like when you consider how many things you do in a turn, yeah, there's a really high chance you're gonna fail. When you're going on the offensive. It's kind of why the turn freeze is a thing I don't really... Well, it's kind of brutal for new players is what I was thinking.
Don't worry, it'll be going away for Blood Bowl 3 unless they get enough outrage about that.
Really?
Yep, so you'll be on a clock all the time.
No, what I meant by the turn freeze is when you get knocked down in turn. That's what I was talking about.
You mean... What, you mean the timer? Like it's freezing right now?
No, what I meant was like when you I was thinking about the like I was thinking about like how the turn goes over whenever you fail something.
Oh. Yeah, that's a pusher luck mechanic there, basically. How much do you want to risk it?
Yeah, it's pretty well designed. I just think it's little rough
Yep.
at
It
times
does require,
for newer players is what I meant.
it definitely requires learning the statistics or the odds at least. There, I'll take the Chaos Warrior down. I think that's the end of the half.
Because I didn't know, like, how did you figure all that out?
I just took the time to figure it out.
Okay.
And a little bit of
Hey,
reading guides,
hey,
specific
finally a
things,
time where someone hasn't scored.
2 of my players got back.
If I win
So
this
I'm
game, I'll be happy.
Don't jinx it, because you just did.
I probably did. I was really close last game, too. You can see me get better as the season progresses. It's kind of interesting.
Yep, it's all a learning process there. And I'll try to help you best I can there while murdering your team.
The real learning experience.
Yep, and you still have 11 players, so you got 2-player advantage, or 3-player advantage over me. So that should be pretty good for you.
You read in defense and you think you're going to get the objective. That always throws me for a loop.
Say what with how it's worded there?
Yeah, that... I don't know why. It's just because I don't think about... American football, not my thing. Even though I'm an American.
I just like to think of this as a very bloody rugby.
I don't even know what rugby is. What is rugby?
Fair. Let's see.
Americans don't know what rugby is, so I'd love to have an explanation.
I don't remember specifics. I only played it like once or twice. But basically, it's pretty similar to football. And the main goal of it, you have like a pigskin that you're carrying around by hand. You just don't have the equipment on there, so it's a lot more rough.
Ah.
I don't know the other nuances of it, though, to be fair.
Ah, okay. So basically this. Because football has a butt ton of rules, apparently. To make the game more aggressive and instead of defensive like this is. Like, apparently if you're not looking at the person like, you can't tackle somebody if they're, like, before they catch a ball or something ridiculous like that. There's a ton of stupid shit in normal American football.
Yeah. It is a tabletop game at heart.
No, not even like this. I'm talking about, like, the actual American football's really dumb. Has way too many dumb rules.
Nice sweater, and nothing exciting.
Boing!
Now let's murder each other.
Really off-topic thought here, but what's your opinion on pinball?
Pinball's fun, but I never really stick to it.
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
Like, arcades we may have around here for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, same here. I'll play it in spurts. What's been your favorite machine though?
I don't remember any popular ones. The last one I played was some knockoff of Jurassic. Was it Jurassic Park?
It's okay if you don't remember. It's okay if you don't remember, because...
It was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago since I went to this arcade place. One of them had genuine sound effects to it, which was nice, but I forget if it was actually themed off of Blade Runner or not, though.
One of my favorites is the Twilight Zone table because it just has so many different things you can do in it. Like it had like I think 12 or something different like score things, like basically Easter egg type score things you could do and activate, and they all had different like things you would have to hit based on that. That table is kind of bad to not. It plays a lot better digitally than it does physically. Weirdly, most tables when translated digitally don't play as well because the balls are lighter digitally, so they end up not like moving as they should. But this one, when translated digitally, plays a lot better because the ramps are really hard to get the physical balls up.
Oh yeah.
That's the one thing that can be off-putting. Digital pinball, the balls are way too light and they move way too quick. Comparison to physical pinball. So like Zen, I'm referring to Zen pinball. Or like, when I mean digital. Like their pinballs move way too quickly. They don't move like actual pinballs. Anyone who's played a real machine would know what I'm talking about.
Hello there, Kitty. Welcome to the stream there. Kitty's just busy mocking us for not being into football, apparently. Sounds like you watch it there, Kitty. Dang it. Maybe you can educate us.
Yeah, Kitty, what... The first time I actually got the appeal of American football was from Blood Bowl, when I like yelled in my room when I saw somebody do something ridiculous in Blood Bowl. That was the first time I got the actual appeal of like sports. Was from Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I don't really watch
it. Captures the appeal of sports very well with all the dice rolling and chance of all players
the
do.
random bullshit.
Yeah, it really captures what the appeal is of sports to a general audience. So I think it watches really well.
I'm interested to see how they're doing with Blood Bowl 3, because we're definitely due for some news on that game.
It's kind of starting to seem more like a... How should I word it? Development cluster?
It is... I'm hearing it's slowly making good progress, at least.
They said that about Battlefield 2042.
Yeah, these are probably, I believe these are people that tried the beta, at least their last beta back in April or May, I can't remember.
Oh, these are from testers, okay.
Yeah, because they had a closed beta. Ooh, that's a rough start. There you go. Yes, come closer and fail the GFI. Boo.
In turn. Not sure what else I'll do. Something! When after the stream, I'll probably do another stream of Doom RPG.
Sounds good.
What are you planning to do?
Probably go to bed.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, because what, I did the Open XCOM stream not too long ago. I was there with Gladiator for about another 2 hours, now doing this, so...
Yeah, you've been doing a lot. I'm working on my streaming stamina, so to speak. I've been going from, like... I've been gone from like, 1 hour to 2 hour to, like, 3 hour. Now I'm doing, like, 4 hour streams. So I've been able to build that up. Through possibly not healthy drinking of sugary sodas.
Nice.
Leaning off of the diet.
Now, how do I want to do this here? I got a few ideas in mind.
Seems to have...
So we'll start by pushing you. I'd rather you be on your ass, so I will take that.
What skills do you think are the most underrated?
Let's see. Some of the passing skills. No, there's basically a status quo to what skills you should take, pretty
Mm-hmm.
much. Like block is almost always a must. Dodge if you want to try and have a ball carrier, or even just a very annoying piece. But things like pass block, if there's a, let's see, pro is definitely an odd one that can be really good, and they even buffed a lot of those skills for the new, when they update the rules back in 2020.
Yeah, that's good. To make them seem more appealing, because they require certain how do you, a certain way of thinking almost. Like, you need to know the game before you can really take advantage, so it can be off-putting to a first playthrough, especially if you don't have the right type of team.
Yeah, because
That's why I haven't played what are they called? I really like the Skaven in Warhammer. I really like their lore and whatnot.
Yeah, they're fun.
The,
Just the theme of murdering your own players. Ooh, knockout.
the theme of steampunk ratmen more. Or, well, Underworld Denizens are pretty cool as well. Slash Skaven, I would say. Because they're kind of the same. Underworld Denizens is really just Skaven. That's what I meant when
Yeah, I'm wondering what the
lore-wise.
I could see it. Yeah, when I made my Underworld team, I just themed after Clan Moldor because I can see them just experimenting on goblins who just got too.
Yeah, no, they're literally just that. That's what I was gonna say. They're the goblins and whatnot are just Skaven slaves.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And they served me well once they got their mutations going.
One thing I wish the tabletop did better is adding different variations of rosters for different chapters and stuff in the tabletop rules. So like having like side variations on units and whatnot. Just like little flavor things. Huh? Either Blood Bowl or just in anything, I really enjoy flavor units and whatnot.
Yeah, sadly I haven't played the Warhammer tabletop.
Yeah, no, it's in a pretty bad state right now, I would say. There's a lot of like power gamers and stuff due to the internet, and a lot of people tend to
40K. You got like different codexes for like 50 different Space Marine chapters if you want variation there, but sadly not so much for orcs or stuff, besides maybe the legendary characters that tweaks their rules maybe.
Not even there. Because the thing about the reason I say not even really there, because that was back in 7th edition last time we got something like that. Where we got like a supplement for Gazgul. He got his own like supplement in 7th edition. But I know he got a new model, but that also a lot of the new orc models look really bad, honestly. Don't look fair.
Yeah, when I played during the Black Reach or whatever edition that was, 5th or 6th or something, I don't recall there being at least noteworthy supplements to grab.
Yeah, it was 6 when there was the Gazgul supplement came out. 5th was it 5th or 4th? That was a pretty rough edition for the game. Yeah, I think it was after 3rd edition. 3rd edition is often considered the well, how should I word it? It's not the height of the game lore-wise, but it's the height of the game, like, game-wise as a game system, if I understand. But, like, it's kind of complicated, because, like, there's obviously the nostalgia perspective and all of that in this. So, and I never played these systems, and I don't have the, yeah. And I don't have the context of what was around at the time to compare it to.
Yeah, I haven't really
So it kind of makes it hard for me to talk much on some of these things.
There you go, you got him down.
Gotten base
Yeah.
adjacency.
Yeah, and I'll just dodge on out because I have that skill. No, go away. Shoot, shoot.
But can you dodge all of us?
No, I'll just blitz one of you, then dodge on out.
Ah. Earlier today I kept making the, what do you mean, what do you, there's a potion system in, Doom RPG, in RPG Doom, whatever it's called. And I kept making, Doom RPG, yes. The title hasn't updated on my, well, it's Doom RPG Rebalanced, technically speaking. With the full title being Doom RPG Rebalanced Doom RPG plus Doom RL Arsenal Expanded build. That's the full title. Also has WoD Smoosh and Compendium and another thing like Compendium put in there for good measure.
Just because.
They're map packs, essentially, that are rebalanced for it.
Alright, then.
So basically it has over like 100,000 maps in it. It's really impressive.
Now, can we get on out?
Ah.
Yes, we can. We're not done yet, though. We still have more shenaniganry to do. I have a reroll, so let's make this count.
But, as I was saying, you can make basically potions in it out of materials that you find, and there's a whole system of, like, getting poisoned by the potions and having to, like, cure it. Otherwise, you can't regenerate. And, like, you can mix different, like, supplements into it to, like, make it last longer, or, make it more powerful, but it has less time, and you can take multiple at once, which mixes the effects as well. It's probably the best potion system I've seen in any game, period.
Fun.
Which is really strange to have a Doom mod have that.
Yeah, normally it's the most traditional way. You pick up, instantly heal, keep on murdering.
This, you have all
Rather
these
have to
components,
charge it up.
it's pretty simple, too. It's not that hard to get once you know that you just have to find these items. You typically get them from the arena survival mode in the main hub world. Is where I found them, where I've found the most of them, and sometimes in supply crates that spawn where power-ups normally would.
Okay.
As you can see, it's a hardcore RPG. It has, like, stat leveling and stuff.
So yeah, it's a shooter RPG now, huh?
This is, yeah, the mod basically. It's sort of like the original System Shock. System Shock 1.
Okay then.
That would be the closest thing I think I could compare it to. Though I'm...
Sounds like a fun time. It works well so far, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna punch?
Does this guy have guard? Or is this the guard? No, neither.
Just the one guard there, and you can get a 2-die with your warrior.
Who? Oh, up here.
Yeah, you can punch the actual guard player for 2-die if you really want to.
Okay, I was wondering why. Does the guard neutralize anybody around him? Or is it... I'm trying to remember how it works. In terms
No,
of...
guard doesn't neutralize. It's other players that are next to him that neutralize.
Okay, the reason I'm... Oh, there's two people on this guy. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Yep, but don't... Yeah.
It doesn't really matter? Okay, so...
Yeah, you can punch
Let's
the guard
just
before it's
blitz
there you
this stupid dude.
go. Ooh, can you get the POW?
Reroll.
Get the POW? Will it? Ooh, pays off.
Do this for the Bezo bucks.
No luck. Now, do you want to try go for the ball, fall down on your ass, and let me touchdown, or what?
That is an option. That is always an option, you know.
Yep, and it's and this is where real fun begins when we have no rerolls left. Because
The Bezo Bucks.
keep throwing those Bezo bucks. Because you can get plenty of four guys in the middle.
For those who don't, I'm assuming everyone knows, but for those who don't, Bezos the owner of Amazon. Jeff Bezos.
Yep. Just keeps throwing out that money there. Because right now you can get a lot of 2-die blocks, or at least on the middle groups. You already burnt the blitz, so we'll see if I can get something done there. Blue push, I'll take it. He lives. Teetering on the edge of the sideline. The fans are looking hungry.
Hungry hippos.
Knowing our luck,
Have you ever played Hungry Hippos?
Yes, I have.
Oh, that game is noisy. I don't know why I thought about that. I just have the most random nonsense thoughts.
Well, the fans are hungry. What can we say? Although, let's see. Don't think I can get a 2-die block anywhere.
Well, if they're hungry, they can have my rocks.
I'll take the push. I have a reroll left. Can we get the touchdown? I have the reroll. 1 and 9. 1 and 9. There we go. Now, do I actually want a touchdown? Yeah, I probably do, because he's got players in me.
Dang it.
So that was Tajid, whatever the hell you pronounce their name. Congrats on your touchdown. One more gets up. And your 2 players are still out. Perfect. I have a chance. I have a chance now.
Yeah, we're... Yeah, no, you... My team sucks if I don't have one of those, girls.
Bloodweiser babe.
Yes. I couldn't
They
think
don't
of...
do much, though. Ultimately, it just boosts it from a 50-50 chance to a 3+ or a 2+.
But I've...
So yeah, it's just Nuffle being just hating you, I guess, otherwise. Like he hates all of us. He hates all equally.
It's equality. What can I say?
Yeah, the only equality is to hate everyone equally.
The only true equality is hatred.
Apparently, so we're learning. And I doubt I'll be lucky enough to kick it far back, but we'll try it. Because I have no kick skills. Nope, it looks like a shallow kick. And you get a high kick to go for it.
Ooh.
Ooh, 4+? Nah, worth a try.
It went right in the middle.
Yep, you immediately got surrounded. But can you score in 5 turns?
Let's do some punching.
Punch more of the peasants, because you love them so much. Shane will be back. Home might die, we'll see. And last but not least, we got
Cosby.
He lives. Somehow he lives.
Now let's see if I can pick up this damn ball. Okay, I
Not so
can.
far.
I can pick up the damn ball.
It's gonna be tricky since your Chaos Warrior does have a movement down.
I did not
Unless you
notice
want-
that.
Yep, so it's a question you want a chance to hand off.
I should have.
Ooh, cage. Okay. Or at least something is going on. We'll see what in a moment. And you still have a blitz available as a note.
Okay.
No, not the guard player. Anyone hit but him. Ooh,
Ah.
double pow to add insult to injury. Alright, what can we do here? I guess we're just gonna go with the fancy screen. I'll take that POW, thank you very much.
I think this game does zone of control really well.
It seems pretty straightforward at the very least.
Yeah, like I've seen lots of things do it just in really dumb ways. Though.
More players on there, the more it's hindered. Pretty much all you need to know. And just about everything gets hindered. Even the
Yeah,
blocks sometimes are hindered.
that's what's clever about it.
Now 4 turns and counting. What is your plan to advance through? Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're gonna go for the passing play.
Oh. Okay.
There you go, 1 knockdown. He's breathing, miraculously.
Okay.
Do you really hate Galantia that much you're gonna blitz him with a Beast Man?
He'd probably love it. His profile picture is a beast, man.
Yeah, and he likes seeing he was on my stream earlier asking if anyone's dead yet, so let's give him what he wants and have his player die. There you go, nice knockdown. Although sadly, yeah, it looks like you're gonna have to try and go around if you want to move the ball up. Risky.
Hmm.
Not too difficult for me to punch him.
Okay.
30 seconds.
I know. I know what I'm gonna do. Hand off.
Oh, gonna hand off to our warrior. Oh no, to the Beastman. And it works. Very nice. You're not out of it yet, though. Oh, you're gonna foul me, huh? Injury!
Ah, I wanted to stun.
Aha! Open space for me. Nope, don't want to dodge through there.
Do I?
Or there. You got no rerolls. If you want to keep that window open, if you want to keep that space open for me, be my guest. 5, 4, 3, there you go.
I have another move I need to
2,
make.
1. Yep, pick up the Beastman quickly before time runs out. I don't know where to put him though. Where do you want to put him?
Oh, I meant to go over one more. It'll work well enough, I think.
Nah.
No, it won't. Fuck. I meant to put him there.
Well, it probably wouldn't have made much difference.
Okay, you put him... No, wrong person. You're supposed to hit him with that guy.
Now, sadly can't get my guard players that you have to mark them, and even then to go for it. So I'm just going for one die block, I think.
Nobody likes you, guard player. Go sit in the corner.
Aww. Do I have to?
You can also go to the castle with the crazy vampire lady. If you'd prefer that. That's a reference to Resident Evil Village.
Yep. Oh yeah, Dimitri's, whatever her name is.
A lot of great fan fiction, weirdly.
Can't imagine why. I will take it. Although nothing I could do about the ball, though. Oh, I guess we're both going down. Let's see what happens. Yay!
How many times has Nora been stunned this game? That is... I'm gonna need to check that, because I think she's been stunned every time she's gotten up.
Yeah. Don't know if there's an easy way to check. I know it shows specific dice rolls.
At the end of the game, I'm at.
Yep.
At
the end
I think it does show, because...
It does show the dice rolls. I can't remember if it shows, like, the circumstance, like if it was an armor break roll or not.
What? Is there something I'm... Never mind. Okay.
Three turns left. Ooh, this might hurt. I don't have dodge. No, Gladiator! He's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
well, yeah, we need speed or some way to get to that beast man that you have in the corner. Ideally, if you want to somehow get a really good chance of scoring. Although sadly all your beastmen are currently marked. Ooh, there's the 2. Worth a try, though.
Should have probably gotten some people up.
Yeah. Well,
But
one
then,
of them at
but
least
that's
is
something
starting.
everybody does, isn't it?
It's a general rule to do all the free actions first, like picking up players or moving them before doing dice, in case they go bad. But in a lot of cases, especially if you're waiting to see if the ball carrier goes down, you may want to leave some key players active or ready, in case you can get on top of the ball if it does go down. Certain specific situations. Ooh, I'll take that, thank you.
Ooh.
You good thing you saved that apothecary, you could save Raven. Okay, badly hurt, no casualty, so they're alive. We'll take the niggle over a death any day.
That's very fitting for Raven. Raven's power's teleporting in the, in his portals. But basically teleporting in, Ruby. So every character in Ruby has a specific power that's tied to, like, basically their soul. And it has to be activated by either Trauma or somebody else with Aura. No, it's activate. It can only be activated by Trauma. It's Aura that can be activated by either somebody else with Aura or Trauma.
Okay then. So what would Ruby's be there? I know
Ruby's is she turns into a bunch of rose petals. And then they move really quickly. It got retconned from super speed, so it's a bit weird how it's displayed in the show, but it's supposed to be that she's turning into a bunch of rose petals.
Okay.
And moving pretty quickly. And she can carry people with her and her weapon. Hence why her weapon's so big, because she can get away with it. As compared to most of the other characters, which have reasonable sized weapons. Hers is like the really one of the few oversized weapons in the show.
Okay. I probably should have tried for the ball, since it's going to be tricky to touch down next turn if at all.
She basically fights like somebody in Quake, where she rocket jumps with her gun's recoil.
Oh yeah?
Using how light she is. That's basically her fighting style, if I had to describe it simply. I'm very undersimplifying it. I've studied it frame by frame. For a project I'm doing, I've been studying the first episode frame by frame. Well, trailer, but it's basically an episode. It's a glorified episode.
Can you get the ball? Can you do miracles? So far so good, but you're not out of the woods yet. Yep, you want to dodge out then pass? Do you want to just murder? World is your oyster.
Okay.
Although, you do have one free beastman in the corridor. Don't know if you want to pass the ones that are marked.
Where's the free... Oh, I see.
It's going to be a long pass, though.
Yeah, it's probably my only...
Now you just have to judge if it's worth doing the go for it, or just a regular pass. You could just move to before to go for it and see what the odds are for a pass. But it looks like it was a 5+ stage.
Let's do it. Ah, failed on the first go for it. That's the game, pretty much, I would assume.
We'll know in a moment.
It's been fun, though.
Good, I'm glad to hear. Let's try
I knew when you
again.
said you were going to be subbing, though, it was going to be fun. Your commentary's always pretty good.
Thank you. I don't hear that much very often about my commentary because it's just my own inner monologuing said out loud. Although the banter between players certainly is pretty nice there. Kind of tricky with the Make a Public's game for, what is it, Total Warhammer, or that's currently going on. That's really hard with 2 different campaigns going on.
Yeah, that's a game where I would be like, like,
Yeah, that's...
I've never, I always felt something,
Game.
huh? I've always felt something was off with the with Total War Warhammer, personally. And I originally couldn't tell you what it was when the game.
You have one
Go,
more chance to
yeah,
pass,
go for the
Elise.
pickup. That would have been amazing if you picked up and then threw it to him.
Then you get the tie after doing what? 2 go for it, maybe?
That would have been my. Was it first win or second of the
Well,
god?
that would have been a tie anyway.
Oh yeah, it's but yeah,
Yeah, hit
no, it
yourself.
would have been yeah. Let me see the statistics. Let me look at where do you see the
The
dice rolls? Yeah,
there.
dice rolls. Find her.
Alright, got that all set up there. And how do the dice look?
She failed like half of her armor rolls. Let me see. I failed like half my armor rolls. I'm not sure how normal that is. Let me see. Let me see the numbers. You rolled
Yeah, it's
about
it
even
seems-
on everything, and
yeah.
then about both
Yeah,
of us,
just the 4s that are. a
which
little
is
bit
definitely
high,
how it
everything
felt.
Did get, what is it? I got 2
Let's
injuries.
look at the
least, so
block
that's pretty
die.
Good. It's sadly I stole an injury from you because I injured myself from a dodge and not actually getting punched. So I dodged. So I kept you from getting some extra SPP there, sadly.
Yeah, the game looks like almost exactly how you'd expect.
Well, it went. The first half was kind of decent for you. Sadly, the ball was pretty exposed. But even when I got the ball, once she surrounded me, there was nothing I could do but hopefully survive the punches, really. And even then, I was down a good number of players. So
Oh yeah, it's not
was
showing
okay.
any SCP. How much SPP did I get in total?
I believe it's 6 there. What was the?
Also,
that was the
Crow
pass
got it.
there.
I just put Dusty Old Crow because I didn't want to have to spell his last name, which is the same as Ravens. If
Yep.
you look at if you look at the players on my team, you can go find that one.
Yep. Unfortunately, yeah, you only got.
You'd see why I didn't want to have to spell that again. Because I was looking this up on the wiki.
Yep, you got 1 SPP early on for that pass you did there, and then Dusty got the MVP. And let's see, Malt got SPP for an injury. Taji, whatever the hell that is, the name, I don't understand. Touchdown and injury there, and
me
then
see.
Burgess with the MVP. So yeah, sadly, that 2 extra SPP would have been pretty nice because it would have been fairly close to the same amount of SPP outside the touchdown. But otherwise, I will get that all validated for you before the end of the night, before I head out, and
Mm-hmm.
I wish you luck for the rest of this season. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I will let you be off to enjoy your Doom, and I'll catch you with my Kislev team in the coming weeks.
Yep. Definitely excited. Kislev's one of my favorite teams.
Jumpy boys, now I gotta get them level up so they can actually be terrors.
I wish the jump skill was used more often, though. Like, more teams had it, because it's an
Yeah.
interesting skill.
Only the elves will get it, and that's once they get the other key skills that complement it.
I kind of wish I wish mutations had their own dice roll you could also get for them. For any, like, group. Like, if you rolled double, then if you rolled like a doubles, then you had a chance to roll another dice that would, if it rolled the same number again, you could get mutations.
I believe there was something like that way back in the older editions, because I heard rumors that if you ever rolled double 6s on a big guy, you can get rid of their bonehead or other negative traits. I think that was, I don't know what version it was, though.
No, what I meant was, like, you rolled a doubles,
roll
and then
again.
and then you roll a new dice, and then if that's the
Yeah.
same, it's a bit different, but I think it would be neat.
Yeah, like I said, they had some different ways for leveling up, or at least
Yeah, leveling up
ways
is
for leveling up.
is very different between all the different editions of Blood Bowl, Gorka Morka, Necromunda, Mordheim. Mordheim City of the Damned's pretty good game.
Yeah, haven't played that there.
That
I
one's
tried
that one's probably the closest to capturing the original XCOM, or well, the ground combat from the original XCOM with newer RPG elements. Like you,
Okay.
but it's obviously a fantasy setting, so, but it definitely captures. How should I? It's really hard. Is what
To
I,
say the least.
yeah. And never mind. La, la, la.
Yeah, that comes to no surprise there.
But pretty much, ramblings.
Words, things, fill time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me end my stream
Yep. Anyways, I will be off there. Thank you.
and
again
then
for the
start it again once I rename it.
Yep. Have fun with your Doom stream.